All right, let's talk about the lens, not the one you peer through to analyze market trends or scrutinize a competitor's UI, but the one staring right back at you, the one that captures every nervous twitch, um, every hair out of place. It's a beast, isn't it? Stepping in front of the camera and letting your authentic self, warts and all, be seen by the world feels like volunteering for a public critique from 1,000 miniature versions of your harshest internal critic. You know that feeling, right? The pit in your stomach, the sudden urge of self-consciousness that makes you question everything from your chosen background to the very sound of your voice. We dissect ourselves with a precision usually reserved for defect reports, convinced that any imperfection will be magnified into a gaping flaw. For me, it's become this ridiculous, spiraling internal monologue. The idea of hitting record would kick off a bullet train of excuses in my head. Oh, it's in the teleprompter, and I need to learn my lines first. Then the next thought would crash in. But someone told me not to learn my mind, to be natural. Cue the panic. What I really need are cue cards. Then the practical side of me would rear its head. But how would I remember it all and look natural? This is where the true genius, and by genius I mean distraction, of procrastination would kick in. Actually, you know what? I'll distract myself and get AI to make cue cards. Oh, that's better. I have cue cards now. Wait, you know what? Let's do it tomorrow. It's a special kind of self-conscious logic where optimizing the non-action becomes action itself. But here's the thing. We're seeing it play out in Technicolor across every platform, from short form titans like TikTok to longer form content. The highly polished, hyper awesome, perfectly lit, script memorized video isn't always the winner. In fact, more often than not, it feels sterile. People are hungrier than ever for real. They gravitate towards the genuine, the relatable, the person who fumbles a word, just like I did earlier, and gets a little flustered. They're following real people with real issues, not slick corporate avatars. What makes you truly watchable, truly connectable, is that you are unequivocally you. So, after weeks of internal wrestling match, the constant deferral to mythical perfect moment, I decided enough was enough. I used my new AI app creation, turned my video script into cue cards, and then, dear reader, I bit the bullet. I finally made a video. This video. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it as professional as I would ultimately like it to be? Nope. Did I mess up? You know, I did. Did I stumble? Yes. And I probably made a face worthy of a bad meme. Of course. Do I care? So much. Is there still a pit in my stomach reflecting on it? You bet your backlog there is. But you know what else? I did it. I shipped it. And that feeling of getting it done, of overcoming that self-imposed barrier, is like a jolt of pure joy. Well, that's what I'm hoping after I finish this, that is. I'll get better. I'll find better locations. I'll refine my delivery. But the biggest hurdle, the procrastination bug, has been vanquished. Now, if I can wrestle this beast to the ground, what's holding you back? What's your excuse for not putting your voice, your insight, your unique perspective out there? Tell you what, write all those excuses down on a piece of paper, and then metaphorically, you know what, maybe literally, if you're feeling dramatic, burn them to ashes. Stop getting in your own way. Write that blog post, capture that video, share that insight. If you really can't figure out what to write, what to say, or just need a little boost, hopefully in the coming weeks, You might be able to use my little homemade app, if it's good enough, of course, that is. So, go forth, create, be you. The world needs your unique truth. Now, I have been Christopher Stanley, and this is just the start of my journey. So please consider subscribing and support someone giving it a go.